Konnichiwa and welcome back. Drake Hawkins here. We are fighting Korea for the colonial control, or not colonial control, the trade control of the Nipponese trade node. We are we set up our plans for end of the battle. They're medium war, whatever, tolerance, whatever it is. What's the term? Their war enthusiasm is down to medium. They've lost a whole bunch of their stuff. Participation scores, okay. We're still high. We've only had one naval battle that was short-lived. We're sieging out their fortress here, and that's about all we are doing. Yes, we're going to join there. We're just going to slowly turtle our way through here. Let them go about their routine. We have 120 months left in the Age of Discovery. Shut that off for now. Too many military leaders. Yeah, we know, but we got a really good one for free. So that was fun. Yamana rather, is still wintering among the natives. Yamana is still a few years away from ending that truce, I think, right? 09, so we're 2 years away from that. Wintering among the natives. In the province of Kitkeheki, our conquistador encountered natives who proved so friendly and welcoming that he lost sight of the time spent among them. His expedition... Hey, that sounds reminiscent of a time he flogged some dudes for running off. His expedition was forced to spend the winter with the native friends and allies, but built up relations in doing so. Blah blah. Read. Shoshone opinion of Japan changed by plus 100. Who are the Shoshone? Hello, Shoshone. Hello, hello indeed. Would you be interested in being a vassal? No, because you're 60 bazillion miles away. But maybe later. Explore away, my friend. Keep exploring. You are only 8,000 men that we are paying the entire army maintenance of the entire world for, but hey, right now we're in a war, so it doesn't matter. Converted the heretics in Shirabishi. We can now convert more heretics. We will hold off on that, because next age there is a bonus for doing that whole converting this thing. Tribes in Kansas. A big black dog by the name of Seaman had accompanied the expedition from the start, and he had experienced many adventures. A beaver had bit him so badly that the expedition's doctor had to perform surgery on his hind leg. Ouch, nasty beaver. Mosquitoes plagued the expedition, and the dog had howled with the torture experienced by them. Natives in Kansas had stolen Seaman, but he was retrieved shortly. Our conquistador has grown fond of the dog and would be devastated if anything happened to him. It's only a dog. Lose 10 prestige. Blackfoot opinion of Japan changes by plus 100. Or Blackfoot opinion of Japan, not China. Japan changed by minus 100, and we gain some prestige. It's not just a dog, it's our dog. He's a seaman. Now, we have 3 forts still to go here, eh? Renew war taxes. They are free, are they not? Well, let's renew them then, because they don't cost us anything. Spend 3 military power. Apparently they cost us 3 and 2 last time. I don't know what's going on there. That doesn't make sense. This is a mothballed fort. It's a Ming mothballed fort. Interesting. Pretenders seem to be taken over there. Can I just vassalize you? Can you just, be okay with it? We could. We totally could. We could colonize this spot, and then that would be remove the distance modifier, the not related distance. I think that's so ridiculous. You're next to this one. I can fabricate on your place, but you are not interested in being vassalized. I could fabricate a claim on you and say, this is rightfully my claim, my territory now. But the distance between borders is minus 128 because it's across the water. So you're just like, no, there's no way I'm going to be your vassal. I'm defended by this great mighty coast of Kamach. It's just the water. The Kuril Islands are not going to protect you, my friend. Well, how are we doing down south? We have Kendari at 845 with a 12% chance of adding 25 each time, and our spread is down to 30 per year. That's why it's taking so long. Sheesh. Another good one battle. Yep, you're still shoving. When I zoom in on this guy, it always shows me to the northmost coast of the map, north edge of the map. It's weird. Are we going to explore and find any Europeans eventually? We are gaining money at a decent rate. Let's see if we can pay off some loans. Yes, pay that one down. The siege of Hangzhou is over. Lady Regent favors offense. We can gain siege ability. Siege ability 20%. Siege ability 10%. Or siege ability 10%. This opinion is available due to her being a bold fighter. I feel like that's no different than this one. So we didn't really gain the ability because it was already there, but we'll take that one as the reason. Okay, weird way of playing it out. And there, you are going to work your way up towards the new fortress, or towards the next fortress, which I believe is also their capital. No, it's not. No, that's not. Where's their capital? Was that their capital? I just raffle stomped their capital. Excellent. Yamana, they have the gall to claim Izumo. That is pretty Gauli-like. We are getting there. 99 of 122. Definitely don't want to set that yet. No, that is fine. We'll come back for that. Claim a bit more territory here as we go. Good, that's now considered a tribe. We do not want that as a state. No, 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 go away. Leave one dude behind and get up to the fortress. Occupation. Successful, and get up there. Cancel. Move on in here. Do we have a general to send there? No, he's assigned. He's currently busy sieging a fortress. Okay, we do not want to spend money on that. We have debts to take care of still. We have 224 to be precise. Making 9 ducats a month. Good. Should boost the trade value as soon as we finish this war. Let's go ahead and soften up the relations here. Improve those relations and improve those relations. That's all we need there. Tayu, improve relations with you. And I feel like we should probably fabricate on one of these guys, or both of these guys. Japan occupied another province. Excellent. Can we get over to this? No, we can't. Wait then. Another sea explored. Don't care what it says there, we'll just do it. Alright, there is our plus 20 global settler. Great. That'll help substantially down in the colonies. What were they before? It's now 30, so it's now 50. We were 30. That is a big boost. 150% increase, or 50, whatever that is. Lots more. 2/3 increase. Yes, that's it. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are not going to do that, are you? You are going to do that. You're going to attack into the mountains with my troops right next door to reinforce. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, come again. You just absolutely kicked your own teeth in there, buddy. Alright. The Shawnees. Fox, the Shawnee, we're heading through to the central states. Actually, this is sort of a... This is the Great Lakes. There's Michigan, so... There's Lake Michigan right there. Wonderful. Keep the exploring going. You've been doing it for like 50 plus years. You should know more about that area than anyone else. Alright, how close are we to being able to end this? We can end it now. Can we? Yes. Okay, so there we go. That is going to cost us 37% 37 AI with mostly Yamana. And I don't think anybody else is going to suffer much. We're not going to be really hyper aggressive in this area at any point. We could get them to release... No, we can't get them to release nation. Only thing we could do there is anti-rival us, which is totally pointless. Give up all claims in Japan. Where do you have claims in Japan? Where are your claims in Japan? Oh, just that one province. Well, I really don't care if you have those claims. You go right ahead and claim all you want. We're gonna kill your face. Okay? Thank you. Goodbye. 162 ducats, 43 power projection plus probably the others. So that should get us to either 64 or more. We take the coastal center of trade, and we also take the island, and we humiliate them, and we're getting good stuff from it, and everybody's happy, except for them. But I don't care if they're not happy. They're the enemy. They don't need to be happy. And there we go. We're going to leave the fortress active in that port, but we can turn it off. Okay, that gave us a bunch of power projection. Yeah, 65 power projection. So it does include it in the description. We will very quickly core that province. That's top priority. And we will also shut off or deactivate, mothball the fortress. We're not going to dismantle it though. Okay, that solved a lot of problems. Boosting our overall power by 3 per month, so 1 in each. Fixed the lack of leader limit. Man, that's great. So it gave us essentially 2 military points a month and 1 of the others. And what else did that do? Oh, we're at 72. Jeepers. Humiliate, eclipse. Oh, now we eclipse them. They're no longer a valid rival. That's unfortunate, but that's okay for now. We also got humiliate rival as the list. We now have 4. Yep, we now have 4 fulfilled objectives because embracing Renaissance finished. We have says we have 2 controlled centers of trade, but all owned provinces, one of the following must be true: either coastal center of trade or inland center of trade, controlled by its owner, have a core in any all. So we have to have 5 provinces that are centers of trade, either inland or coastal, and they are owned, controlled, and cored. We're not going to get feudal society. We had that for the first 90% of the, or 80% of the age. And we're not yet present on 2 continents, but we have colonialism. So good. So very good. It hasn't spread much more than that yet. I wonder if we could adopt it early. not really much point. It's only a 2% cost. We're nowhere near doing another... oops, noisy bang bang. We're nowhere near doing another tech right now, so... Provincial trade power modifier, when embraced, of plus 10%. Wow, that's huge. Current technology penalty is 2, and to embrace, it doesn't count. We have 0.6% of the Japanese development is currently colonialism. Currently has colonialism. That's wonderful. 37, 36, 28, 32, 41, 32, 44, 45, 36. Lovely! The Renaissance is now spreading there. Oh, do we not have it anymore? Does that not count anymore? Yeah, because it's not a stated province. That's fine. Meritocracy. A few minutes left in the episode. From a young age, Okiko, who is our lady leader, has been studying Confucian texts and listening to Neo-Confucian lectures as the Lady Regent of the Japan. I think the Japan is the wrong way to word that. She now has the ability to put many of these philosophical principles to work. An ambitious scheme would be to rout out those of little competence who hold influence in our realm solely on the basis of birth and ancient ties of loyalty between our families. Of course, our loyal vassals, we have none, would likely see this as ingratitude and unwarranted hostility. Merit should be the guiding principle. This choice would move us towards an open incidence meritocracy. They get meritocracy with a national unrest of +1, but a monthly autonomy change of minus 0.05, which is so awesome. Or we go a little more isolationist, and it becomes national unrest is reduced. Okay. Good. Are we gonna have to deal with any riots over here? Yeah, probably. Who's gonna hit us first? Amago. 3.2. This is what? Jeju? Oh yes, both of these both of these provinces are going to be Korean separatists, and they're pretty upset. 3.8 years, 15 years, 12 years, 16 years, 5 years, and 10.4. The one that's at 0 right now is the highest. All right, and it's going to spawn a group of Korean separatists, 16K. You're going to go over there. Yes. Okay. Actually, colonial group should be done pretty soon, right? Yeah, 966. Okay, we'll let you finish that. I want you to come over here. And we want to take him and that. This group can come across and hop on over into the Colonial Center of Trade because it's a colonial port because it's cool. And get back. That was a nonsense waste of walking time or sailing time, but you know. You're going to come down here, and you are going to head towards Australia. Yes, you are going to Australia. Wonderful. And how are you doing? Colonialism has not spread there yet, but that's okay. We are close to the end of the age. We're not going to get another point, I'm pretty sure. It's 9 per month, and I don't know if we've got the months to make it. What would it be? The only thing we could get is centers, no. Present on 2 continents, maybe. Wait a second, we have more than 2 colonial centers, or 2 centers of trade. Colony self-sufficient. We have this coastal center of trade we control. We also control this coastal center of trade. We will have that one. That would be 3. That is not that's a major colonial port, not a center of trade. This, however, is a center of trade. And is it part of a state? It is a state. Okay, so it's definitely... Oh, it's not. It's an important natural harbor. What? You don't have a... You have important natural harbor, not center of trade. You're not considered a center of trade. Really, 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 really interesting. So there's different names for them, which is kind of annoying sometimes. This is different. This is an estuary. This is that the Yangtze. That's the Yangtze estuary. Yeah, that's a very important spot. And Hangzhou, the coastal center of trade. The Hanghe estuary. Beijing trade node. That goes north through the Mongol territory, or the Horde territories, through the mountains there, between all these different places. What is this? What are these mountains? Taishan. Interesting. So this trade kind of funnels up through there, and some of the trade funnels down through here. So what I really want is my trade, any trade that comes over from the New World, to head into Nippon, go down through Hangzhou, and come out through the Philippines. That's going to be awkward to manipulate. So Malacca would be the way to go for trade for sure. So we are going to want to get ourselves our foothold in here. That'll be more aggression later, after we kind of solidify stuff up here and recuperate our admin points. The colony has just finished here, which means we can come down to one of these spots, whichever is the best, the center of trade, I guess. Important natural harbor. It is not a coastal center of trade either. That is dumb that they changed those names. Well, whatever. So it doesn't count for that whole center of trade thing. We are going to send the dude there. We're not going to send the dude there because he is 454 distance versus 412. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We should have a missionary. We should definitely have a missionary. Come on, missionary. That's really obnoxious. So where can we actually colonize? We can colonize there. That's a 8. That is also an 8. That is also an 8. They're desert. That's desert though. So we'll go that way and this way. Yep, we can do the neighboring port, but we can't do the actual port. That's okay. We'll send a colonist down there, and we are sending our ships down to there as well. There he goes. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me. We will be back again for more. Ooh, New Zealand. Where's the hobbitses? Thank you so much. I would like to say that Japan is doing pretty awesome. We have some internal issues, like things like our admin level's very low, but I don't know if it's outrageously low for the region. Yeah, it is. It's more horde-like than it should be. Our military tech, we are 9. So we're sitting pretty... We're better than Ming, better than Korea. That's alright. Kind of par with these... well, we're... Kutai is the same. Aitayu... No, they're lower. Not a lot of level 9s for military. We are definitely ahead of the game militarily. Muscovy is 9. We do get 9 years of ahead of time still for military technology. We are not focused on military. We have removed and left off our little dude down here because we really don't need him. I so wish we had a colony guy. Oh, colonial range. Ooh, colonial range. Oh yes, we want that. We want that. We want it. Can we afford it? Can we afford to? Well, we can't afford to. If we repay all loans, we can't even afford to do it. So this guy, I know, I was gonna stop. I promise, I'll stop soon. I'll stop soon. We can't range that. We can't get that far range-wise. So if we, this is diplomatic reputation guy. Go away. You're off the list. Colonial range guy. Can we get? What is he called? A navigator. Can we get a navigator from one of these guys? I doubt it. Conquistador. Improver. I don't think these change. I think these are just very static. No. Inquisitor. No, we can't. So we're going to go ahead and recruit this person, costing 63, 4.8 a month, and then we can send our dude. Now, I'm curious if, I guess we'll find out after he's there. If we remove him once the colony's there, I think he's fine. I don't think it claws the colonists back. But even if it does, I suppose we can just send him here. And then we'll run double colonies and remove the guy, and it'll still be as cheap. In fact, that's probably the way to go. Yeah, colonial range. That's all he does is give us 20% more range, which, of course, was fantastic for that. Well, thanks so much. I hope you're enjoying the Japan, Uesugi to Japan, now the Japanese Empire. We are the center of the whole concept of colonialism, wonderfully so. We are just about done the Age of Discovery. I'm thinking it's maybe a year or two left. The information's gone as to when this age... Yeah. It was a thing that was popping up there. Is it showing us? Is it going to show us somewhere else? It's not. Oh, New World Mission is still active? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. No. Guess not. So this age is going to finish soon. I didn't know you could buy... I've probably seen that, but never noticed it. You can buy legitimacy with military. End the episode, Drake. I will. Gosh, calm down. And you can do promote mercantilism, which isn't that spectacular to me right now. National manpower modifier and technology increase as we finish off this. That'll be great. And go with our 7th, which I don't know what we're going to do with that. Maybe a military one, maybe not. Maybe maritime, maybe trade. Humanist ideas, I don't know, we'll see. It'll be part of, hopefully part of the new, it won't be admin stuff. It'll be military of some sort, so we will see. Thank you so much for watching, and join us again next time. Subscribe so you can see it as it comes up, and hit that bell notification if you don't mind. As always, I'll see you in game.